My favorite projects happen always when I let go, when I let the paint takes me where it wants to take me. So this video is about that. Plus, I have for you 3 product reviews. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Asia Marquet here, Lemon Creation. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm having a review of Lightwish products. The first one is this portable, foldable travel case with watercolors inside. I am pointing here now to the magnets which are inside, which lets you fold this case into multiple angles for comfort if you are painting on it, or if you want to position a photo, for example, for your inspiration. And you can adjust it to your liking, so that's really very nice because everything works with the magnet. So it's up to you to choose your position. This whole set looks really elegant, and I think it would be a really great thing to take with you when you are traveling. Inside you have 2 sheets of swatches. There are 24 colors, highly pigmented watercolors. The box is closing with the magnets, and once open, you have these 2 sides, left and right, which are perfect for blending your colors. There is also this acrylic cover which prevents paints from moving around, which can be also a really good base for your watercolor paper. Like that, you can adhere it with the washi tape to this base also. And of course, there is a small place also for your brushes. The brushes are not included in that set, but I did get the brushes also, so I'm gonna show you the brushes from Lightwish as well. The box is made from walnut wood and everything looks really elegant. It's quite heavy though, but I wouldn't consider that as a disadvantage because in general it's really super cool. It has everything you really need when you are traveling. I was lucky also to get this set of 8 brushes from Natural Hair, and there is 6 round brushes plus 2 precision liners, so super cool. I always like to have a lot of brushes, and I have to actually tell you that's the first time when I have brushes like these ones, when the bristles are actually kind of stuck inside the wooden case. So I was very curious to see how they work. And I am gonna actually do a swatching of these brushes to show you how do they work later on at the end of the video. But I am gonna use these brushes, 2 of them, to make my abstract page and also to do the swatching. And this is a cherry on the cake. Something I was looking for a long time, and I actually didn't know that Lightwish has it, but they do, and I love them. And they have 3 different ones, at least as far as I know. And they also have a loose pages, because you actually can open it and change the pages, or probably add also pages to it. And so as you can see, there is some kind of a tracing paper in between, so to prevent probably running of the paint, which is super cool. That looks really nice. They have this A4 size I showed you in the landscape format. I forgot the word format here, but yes, in the landscape format. And then they have, I think it's a A3 size, so double A4. And as you can see, they have both 12 removable pages. One is cold press, and the other is hot press. So hot press has almost no grain and is easier to lift the paint when you are painting on it, while cold press has a little bit of texture, which I'm trying to show you now, but I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up. They are all cotton papers, so super cool, 300 grams, really nice. And here we have also another one, which I already filled up. I had a really nice time. I spent, I think, 2 days quietly filling up my swatches, my paints, putting them in the books, and I absolutely love it. Especially because I do not have to overthink anymore how many places I have or how many paints I can fill into the page, how I can arrange them so they look nice. So it's super cool, super, everything is visible. There are these small lines which you can on which you can actually write the names, the pigments used in the paints. So this was my old swatch book, which is not bad, but you can see here that, you know, some of the pages are not really nicely done. As you can see with the Kurateke, I have like, you know, 6 paints on the other page. Here I managed to actually put them all on one page, and they are actually, the boxes are bigger, so they look super nice. I have to tell you guys, I like the brushes. I really like the travel set, but I am just so much in love with the sketchbooks. It was really something I was looking for a long time. So if you are watching it now, this video, there is a Black Friday offer, so you can buy them cheaper. And as always, I'm gonna give a link to in the description box below for all the products used in this video. Check that out, please. If you are watching it at the later stage and they are not anymore on offer, they are still worth the buy. You know me, I am always doing the reviews of products I like. If I don't like the product, I am informing the producer that there is something wrong with it, and I do not do the videos. And I work with Lightwish, I think already maybe 2-3 years, and I like their products very much. You can see for yourself, the watercolors are really nice, highly pigmented, super cool. You can mix them and just really take with you. The only minus of this travel case is the weight. But then again, if you want to have something good, not plastic, which is super cool, because, you know, plastic is... I'm against plastic, but, you know, you have to live with plastic. We have no choice. But wood is something I really do appreciate. So let's do some grid journaling. I prepare my journal already. I mask it with the masking tape, making like 8 grids, 8 squares. And here is the dry swatch sheet from Lightwish, from these paints I'm gonna be using. Really nice, really beautiful colors, really vibrant. And if you ask why I didn't do it in the swatch book, it's because I decided, when I got it, I decided that I'm gonna make a separate video with the swatches, with the books. And then somewhere at the end of this film, I decided that I'm gonna actually add it to this film as well. So like that, you know, the whole assortment of these Lightwish products. And coming back to my grid journaling. So I add a little bit of water. And now I'm going with the paints all over the page. I don't pay attention to the washi which is on the page. And I've noticed that actually it's much easier for me to work like that with small squares. Once again, it's like with ATCs, I like very much small forms. And the fact that there is this washi tape, which later on I will remove, it gives a little element of surprise, because, you know, like that, the painting I may like, I may not like, but once you take out the washi which is on the page, everything changes. So this is really something nice, and I like to work also this way. It's a little bit more work, I have to say, because, you know, you have to place the washi correctly, later you have to remove it, and because it's a grid journaling, later on I actually drew the borders around each square. But right now I am adding a tiny bit of salt to the paint, which is still not dry, and I'm gonna let it air dry. I've noticed that everything depends on the salt. Sometimes this technique works well, sometimes not so much. Just be careful, once it's dry you have to really well remove the salt, because otherwise you can waste, if you paint over it, you can waste your paints. But look at that, in some cases the reaction was really nice, and it made this kind of, I don't know, stains. Let's call it salt stains. So as you can see, I'm using the side panel to mix my colors, and I actually find it really cool. It's super cool to have it, you know, you can just leave the colors there, or wherever. You can just remove them later. But for the mixing purposes, those two side panels are really cool. And I'm using right now a precision liner brush from Lightwash to just make some lines. And I'm twisting the brush while I'm doing it, so some parts of the lines are quite thin and the others are a little bit more thicker. I am going to add some mark making to it, not overthinking how it goes, just going, look guys, it's quite nice to actually work with the washi tape, because I just go with the, with the pen and just do my scribbles, not thinking that, here is the washi tape, I shouldn't go over the washi tape. But, that makes it so nice and so unexpected later on when you remove the washi tape. I really try to switch off my brain for this project. It's not easy for me. I'm overthinking too much, thinking always about composition and things like that, if the colors are gonna work together and, but I am learning to let go, because for once it's easier for my mental health. But it's also, I think the results is at the end much nicer if you just don't overthink too much. But I know it's not easy. So I think it's just a question of doing it and doing again, and just, trying to improve yourself. And I know it sounds ridiculous, because the improvement means that you should, kind of implies that you should think, but at the same time, for this type of projects, you shouldn't think. But I hope you know what I mean. Letting go is the best way to actually create something. So look at that, guys. That's how the magic happens. Once you remove the washi tape, the whole grid looks completely, well, maybe not completely, but quite different, and I really, really like the effect. I do quite often have a problem with washi though, because as you can see, there is some seepage. Some paint went under the washi tape, and in this case, for example, I don't like it because it's too much of the paint which just left this grid, this square. So I'm taking my mono eraser, which is extremely useful. I absolutely love, my best eraser ever for things like that, for permanent inks and paints. And I remove a big part of it, not everything, because if you use it too much, you can actually remove the paper. So you have to be very careful. You have to know where to stop. It's once again a trial and error method. But in general, this eraser saved my life more than once. And as I mentioned, I am making my borders, and for this particular grid art journal, my borders are always made, I'm kind of eyeballing it. I don't use a ruler. I just make them a little wobbly, because that's the way I like it. Once again, guys, there is a list of all the products I use in this video in the description below. I really hope you enjoyed this video, the reviews and the painting part. I hope you let it go also, and you believe in yourself, because I get a lot of comments from you when you are telling me that, I don't like what I do. I still struggle with that, but there is somebody out there who is gonna love what you do, so just believe in yourself. I'm gonna come back a little bit to the brushes I got, because I wanted to show you how they work, what kind of lines they are leaving, and also what's very important, how to prepare them for the first time, because you've seen me preparing them and you've seen a lot of bristles falling off. This is quite normal. What you have to do with new brushes, you have to pinch the brush body apart, shake off the floating bristles, then you have to soak it in the glass of water, so the glue which is on the bristles will dissolve. Absorb the water on the paper, so clean basically the brush on the paper, and then you can start painting with it. And for the first 1 to 2 uses, the bristles may fall off a little bit. That's quite normal, and after they shouldn't anymore. If they do, the brushes are not of good quality. But I had a, well, not the issue, but at the beginning, yes, the bristles were falling from these brushes. But at the end of my painting session, there was no more bristles which were falling. So that's super cool. And you can see right now the colors once again and how the brushes work. Guys, that's it from me. As always, I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you so very much for commenting, for subscribing to my channel, because that's just one click for you. It means so much for me. And if you wish to visit my shop, if it's still Black Friday, there are the rest of my products, physical products, which are available because I'm closing my shop down. So everything must go, and there is a 35% discount on all the physical products. So I would be so grateful for your support, and I really hope I'm gonna sell out all of my products, physical products, because I don't even have a place to keep them anymore. And I want to just finish, to be honest, this part of my life, which was a great part, but well, came to the end. I wish you all a lot of sun, a lot of creativity, and I'm sending you big hugs as always. And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!